For all your email management needs, look no further than Aweber, the preferred choice for geekoutdoors.com. Sign up today and you could get a 30-day free trial by checking out the affiliate link in the description area below.
Hey, welcome to another episode of geekoutdoors.com. Quite often on this channel, I talk a lot about operating systems, specifically Linux, of course, but also Windows and Mac. But the one operating system that I don't spend too much time talking about is the one that we don't currently see as an operating system. And that's actually our internet browsers. Now, everybody knows that Google with the Chromebooks was really the first one to make the browser an operating system for their Chromebooks, and other devices. But this is where I think it's really where everything's heading anyway. And it's really I'd say a really powerful move that Google is making behind the scenes. And let me tell you why. Because when we talk about the operating systems that we think about, like Linux, Windows, and Apple, Mac, you have to install that on your computer. In certain cases like Apple, you can't put that on any machine that you want. And there's many other things surrounding that operating system and that ecosystem. But when you have a browser like Chrome, that's on every single device. Okay, that is the ultimate operating system because install and setup is super easy. You don't really have to change platforms at all because it's on the internet, and so you are in the internet platform, but basically Google's version of it. And at the same time, it is installed in more places than any of these three operating systems, if you really think about it that way. And this is where it kind of gets to the point where the browsers, specifically with Chrome, the more people who install it, the more control that Google is going to have over this operating system in the future. So just think about it this way. Say you had Google Chrome on Linux, right? We're happy that we have it available on Linux. But you've probably seen this before where Google Chrome is telling you to update your browser. Okay, and so that means you can't get all the benefit and features of this browser. And in some cases, you might not even be able to go to all the websites that you want unless you upgrade your browser. So now Google or any other, like company like Apple with Safari or Microsoft with their Edge browser, they can actually control your operating system experience on the web through the browsers. And that is definitely a measure of control that is, I would say, even beyond our normal operating systems. At least at this point, it's still not there yet, but I could easily see in the future where they're going to have so much control. And, right now we talk a lot about privacy on Microsoft Windows issues, and even to some extent on Apple's Mac OS. But when everybody's using a browser to access the system and everything is online, right, all your stuff is stored online, then the privacy is going to go to another level. And at the same time, since they do control it on the browser, and it doesn't matter which operating system you have on your computer, then it's really going to be a different experience, a much more controlled experience. And they could make updates anytime they want because it is through the internet, and they don't really need your permission to do it. Okay, and so those are my thoughts on the internet browsers and how I feel that they are really the new operating systems. They are the ones that's going to dominate our operating system experience in the future. And so I think I have mentioned this before, where operating systems really don't matter, especially in the future. Because in the future, we're all going to be using some type of internet-based operating system anyway, and I'm positive it's going to be through an internet browser interface similar to what we currently have with Chrome, specifically Chrome OS. Okay, and so those are my thoughts on that. If you had any ideas on the browser becoming the new operating system and how much control that they have, be sure to leave that in the comments area below. And as always, if you did get value out of these videos, leave a like and subscribe. And if you did want to support my channel further, you could do that at patreon.com/geekoutdoors.
Thanks for checking out this episode. And as always, if you like these videos, be sure to click on the subscribe button. And for full written content, audio content, and additional geek stuff, head over to geekoutdoors.com, and I'll see you outdoors on the very next episode.